This graph shows the distribution of the number of years of experience for 25 teachers. If a 26th teacher with 2 years of experience, so we're going to add one here, how does that affect the mean or the median? Well, the median for the old data set was the 13th value. So if you looked at 4 of these and 7 of these, the median was going to be 3. And the new median is also going to be 3. It doesn't change. So we're going to get rid of this one and this one. Do you think the average is going to go up or down? Well, since we're adding a value on the smaller side, the mean is going to decrease. So if we look at these 5 days and we consider the average number of commercials per day, the average there is going to give us 10. If we look at the median, so cross off 16 and 14, cross off 5 and 7, the median is 8. How much greater is the mean than the median? 2. Which of the following measures must be greater for the number of tanker merchant fleets than for the number of dry bulk merchant fleets? If you look here, the median is greater because it's farther to the right. And if you consider the range, which is 400 minus 20 or so, is that bigger than around 300 minus around 10? And the answer is yes. So it's true for both of these. C. We have 25 values and the maximum value is 84. We add a 26th, which is 96. So the difference between 96 and 84 is 12, which shows we are increasing the range by 12 because the maximum is 12 bigger. The weight in pounds for 15 horses were reported. The mean, median, range, and standard deviation were found. The horse with the lowest reported weight was found to actually weigh 10 pounds less than its reported weight. What value remains unchanged? Well, the range definitely changes because the minimum went down. The standard deviation changes because the spread is further. The average will change because that one low value will bring it down, but the median will not change. It's still going to be the weight of the 8th horse when they're ranked lightest to heaviest. So Paulina has these 28 books. If she buys a new book that has 62 pages, how will this impact the mean and median number? The mean is going to go up, so we can say get rid of these two that say the mean will go down. If we consider the old median, that's going to be the average between the 14th and 15th book. So both are in this range here, and it turns out the median will not change. C. So S1 and R1 are the standard deviation and range before exercise, this one, and S2 and R2 are the standard deviation and range after exercise. So the range is 112 minus 80, or 88 minus 56, max minus min. So the range is actually equal. Which one is more spread out? It turns out this first one has more results all clumped together in the middle. So the standard deviation of the second one is bigger, but the ranges are the same. The only ones that say the ranges are the same are these two, and it's not true that they're equal, so D is going to be the best choice. So these are very similar data sets. We took a couple of these middle values and just spread them out even more to make data set B, where they are all spread out equally. The means are probably going to be about the same, equal, since we're moving some up and some down. They are both symmetrical, for example. But the standard deviation is going to increase for data set B. So the standard deviation goes up as we spread out those points, which means that the standard deviation for data set A is less. The range is definitely bigger for this one. The range is smaller for this one. The standard deviation is smaller for this one because they're less spread out. The standard deviation is bigger for that one. So 30 is A because greater range and greater standard deviation for data set P.